as price drops down into a support zone, you can use ICT, smart money techniques and dip into the liquidity zones and make millions of dollars in 27 seconds.
Forex Morning Mayhem is a must-listen podcast for currency traders. Get a curated watch list, insightful market analysis, and crucial news updates, plus trading tips for all levels. But remember, it's educational, not investment advice. Scan the QR code in the description to join our free Trade Faction Slack channel for live trade calls. If you like the podcast, please follow and share. Let's get started. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, May 9th, 2025. And you're listening to Forex Morning Mayhem. It's time for the daily market briefing. In today's headlines, European stocks rose broadly as US equity futures held steady ahead of weekend US-China trade talks. The US dollar's rally paused, with the yen outperforming and the Kiwi lagging. European bonds and UK gilts reacted sharply to trade updates, while US Treasuries awaited Fed speeches. A softer dollar supported commodities. Upcoming focus includes Canadian jobs data and remarks from Bo East Pill and multiple Fed officials. Stay tuned for a currency market update with Bill and Dave next. Thanks for listening to Forex Morning Mayhem. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review if you like the show.
Let's start with the currency pairs today. So, as you can see, today's trading will have an Asian flavor. Ever since the Tokyo overlap ended last night, right up until the London overlap, which just opened right now, it has just been Yucksville here. There's like nothing going on, multiple false triggers, etc. If you look here, the last indicator was a long, but who cares because there's been a bunch of them. This has been chopping sideways. We've been going in and out of the white, which means don't trade. Right now, it says the trend is bullish. The trend is relatively weak, the ADX trend. We are oversold because this is a little thing I added last night, which is when the RSI is oversold or overbought, it will put a little bag of cash here because this is when you should be cashing out of any kind of trade that you took. So if you had gotten into this long, I did not. Because these actually I don't even turn these on until we're in one of the overlap zones, because otherwise I think it's a waste of time. But if you had taken this trade, you should be thinking about getting out of it right now because the RSI is in the overbought mode. AI is still very bullish on this trade. I guess it is what it is, but that's where we're at right now.
An announcement, that's why.
Yeah. Is there something coming up in the news? I didn't even look.
No, he made an announcement that he was thinking of cutting the Chinese tariffs to 80%.
Ooh, okay.
That's why everything popped up.
Because I'm looking at the news today, the only thing is there's like a million FOC monkey mucks that are going to talk.
Yeah.
Starting now until, geez, 6:45 tonight. Boy, what could they have to say that?
Yeah, we didn't do anything.
Crap about. Yeah.
And
okay.
Everything's the same.
So next up is Euro Pound. This was the one that was I was trading while we were conversing before the show. We made a little money. We had a little touchdown on there. But right now, the general trend for the 5 minutes is to the downside. Like I said, the New York-London overlap just started. If I look at the HUD, the RSI is weak. It's in the poo emoji mode, or the poo emoji zone. So it's neither overbought or oversold. It's somewhere in the middle. The trend is weak. The trend right now is bearish. That is corroborated by the AI, which is predicting bearish candles going forward. And the last alert was short. One of the things I did want to point out is I've been playing with the user experience. So I wanted to explain a few things here. I've picked some different colors for the support and resistance. These are from a color palette that goes good with the palette of the pricing. Okay. We got a taupey color for the support and a bluish kind of color for the resistance. I've added these little blue bars here at the beginning so you know when those zones are created. I
Okay.
found them to be super effective if you use them to place a trade. Actually, this trade here that I did earlier, when it was starting to penetrate into the resistance zone here, that's when I took that little short. And only it was just a scalp, so I was just trying to get 5 or 6 pips out of that, and that worked out perfectly. But as you
Yep.
can see, like here's a really good example. As price drops down into a support zone, you can use ICT, smart money techniques and dip into the liquidity zones and make millions of dollars in 27 seconds. So anyway, it's really support and resistance, and
Yeah.
that's just where there's a lot of orders. It's not any more harder than that. So if you got in here where my code was picking up some support and you went long, there was a high likelihood this was going to go to the upside. But if you were wrong, you would just put your stop loss somewhere around here because we're always wrong sooner or later,
Yep.
and you would be just fine. Anyway, that's what that's all about. So next victim here.
Are you an active trader looking to elevate your trading skills? We invite you to join the Trade Faction, a community where you can witness trades called out live. To connect with fellow traders and gain real-time insights, simply click the link in the description or scan the QR code to join our free Slack channel. This is a great opportunity to enhance your trading strategies and stay ahead of the market. So what are you waiting for? Click that link or scan the QR code now and become part of the Trade Faction today.
Oh my God, this is horrible.
Yeah, I know.
Today sucks. Oh, so we had this beautiful trend before on the US Canadian dollar, and now it looks like we are playing pong with the computers. There's literally nothing on the screen. I'd just take this thing off my screen. It's so ugly. Anyway, but we'll look at all the indicators right now. As you can see, many false, long, and short indicators, but that is mostly because it's going sideways. We have a RSI indicator that's neither oversold or overbought, so it is in the poop emoji mode. We have a very weak trend over here of only 87 on the ADX. Right now, this second, the trend is bullish, but it can change at any time. The last signal was a short, and AI is predicting bearish candles going forward. Yeah, nothing to do here at all. Just going back real quick, looking at what might be the most likely for a trade, there really isn't one. Maybe if this one pulls back up into this resistance zone, you could take a short again, but right now it's not there. So out of all these three, there's really no clear. Today might be a good day to go to the beach or go fishing or something because it doesn't look like much is going to happen. Any comments, questions, David?
Not so much comments or questions, but yeah, it does look like that. I'm just seeing it's just bouncing back and forth. Pretty large candles, and that's it.
All
So,
right, Chief, that is all I have for today. Over and out. Good
all
luck
right.
trading.
Happy trading.
Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye.